You ever notice how some people can remember the exact sound a computer made when it connected to the internet, but forget where they put their phone 5 minutes ago? Or how someone can stay calm in the middle of chaos, yet feel almost panicked in complete silence? Maybe it's you, maybe someone you know. Maybe it hums when you're bored, or spikes when you should be calm, a soundless signal only you notice. There's a quiet thrum in your mind, a sense that something about the way it works is unfinished, like it never fully landed where your life is. You've brushed it off for years, told yourself it's just how you are, but there's a reason, hidden in the way you grew up, shaped by an era that no longer exists. If you grew up in the 1990s, your mind carries the fingerprints of that decade. You were old enough to remember life before constant notifications, before every thought could be broadcast or documented, but young enough to be swept into the digital wave as it emerged. That overlap leaves traces. It shapes how you pay attention, how you connect with people, how you feel about stability and change. And sometimes it leaves a soft ripple you didn't notice until adulthood. Take the quietly adaptable type. You were the kid who could spend hours alone, inventing worlds from boredom, crafting your own entertainment with whatever you had on hand. Then the world shifted. New phones, new apps, new social rules, and you adapted again and again. You learned early that nothing stays still for long. You're calm in change, but sometimes that adaptability backfires in tiny, unexpected ways. Maybe you impulsively accept a new job. It's perfect, but suddenly your cat hates your new apartment, your coffee spills, your playlist never feels right, a soft ripple you never anticipated. You move forward smoothly, but those small misalignments quietly shape your adult life, humming beneath everything else. Then there's the emotionally self-reliant observer. Many 90s kids
figured things out alone, watching adults fumble, absorbing lessons silently. That makes you perceptive, sensitive, excellent at reading people. Yet sharing your own inner life can feel risky, unnecessary, uncomfortable. Maybe a friend breaks down and you instinctually offer solutions instead of asking for support, and suddenly the room feels emptier than it should. And when you finally let someone in, your chest tightens, a brief panic washes over, and a thought flickers. I don't need anyone else. But do you? That gentle pull shapes much of your adult world, a quiet rhythm only you can feel. Consider the nostalgia-weighted thinker. You remember pixelated games, the smell of a VHS tape, the scratched plastic of a Tamagotchi, and not just fondly. Nostalgia isn't only comfort, it's regulation. Revisiting the past tells your mind, I survived. I remember being me before everything demanded performance. Sometimes it sparks a small, unexpected surge of creativity. Maybe an old song triggers a memory that inspires a bold move you wouldn't normally take. Yet that longing can also create friction, a disagreement with someone who doesn't understand why you cling to routines or memories. That interplay of benefit and soft tension keeps nostalgia humming quietly in your psyche. Then there's the cautious optimist. The 90s promised progress. Technology would connect us. The future would be brighter. Everything was possible. And yet adulthood complicates that story. People shaped by that decade carry hope wrapped in hesitation. You want things to improve, but you pause, silently weighing outcomes, second-guessing decisions, because the world has shown unpredictability. That pause frustrates you when opportunity slips past, yet it keeps you measured, careful. That subtle rhythm shapes momentum, confidence, and the choices you make, a quiet cadence beneath the noise of the world. Finally, the identity in progress type. You grew up at the crossroads of anonymity and
permanence. Pre-social media childhoods allowed experimentation. Adolescence, caught in digital emergence, forced your identity into documentation. You crave authenticity but fear overexposure. Maybe you pause before posting a thought online, fingers hovering over the keyboard, hand tapping the desk, heartbeat skipping, cursor blinking impatiently, wondering if anyone will truly see you. That soft undercurrent of unease keeps you reflective, measured, and distinct, a private hum that reminds you who you are. If you grew up in the 90s, your mind is a mosaic of these patterns: adaptable, self-reliant, nostalgic, cautious, evolving. That gentle thrum has been part of you for years, but once you recognize it, you start noticing the stakes in relationships, decisions, confidence, and your sense of self. Which pattern resonates most with you? Do you feel the soft pull of adaptability, the quiet isolation of self-reliance, the creative tug of nostalgia, or the pause of cautious optimism? Or maybe all of it, tangled in ways you didn't have words for until now. And here's the reflection to carry forward. Which patterns do you carry unconsciously, and which are ready to finally guide you intentionally? The 90s didn't just give you memories. They gave you a mind constantly negotiating between eras, between old instincts and new demands. That tension, unresolved and strange as it feels, is what makes your perspective unique. Next time you feel unsettled, ask, resting or pacing? Understanding it might just be the first step to finally being at home with yourself, even if finished is never the point, because maybe it was never meant to be.